Secretary Owens, I actually have a question related to PFAS for you and probably for Secretary Chaudhry, because it has to do with the former Pease Air Force Base, which is now the National Guard site in New Hampshire. And I should say at the outset that the Air Force has been very helpful over the years since we first discovered PFAS in 2013 at working with the community on the cleanup. However, we now have an issue that's come up, and I'm extremely concerned, Secretary Owens, with the department's interpretation of Section 345A of the 2022 NDAA. It's a provision that was designed to increase transparency for PFAS testing with affected communities. Instead, the department has interpreted that provision as one that requires that they curtail data sharing. We worked, some of you may remember, in the last NDAA, we worked to try and address this. I had an amendment that was sponsored by the committee, which I was assured by DOD officials that that issue would be fixed as the result of that amendment. However, what we have seen in the last year is that DOD has walked back those assurances. The issue remains unchanged. It's become a real concern, not just for members living in the community who feel like they don't have access to information now, but also to the regulatory bodies in New Hampshire who don't have the information that they need. So do you have an update, or can you get us an update on this committee of what the department is planning to do to address this transparency issue?
Senator Shaheen, I will get you an update. I don't have one right now.
Okay. I hope the update comes with a commitment to work with us to address the underlying concern, because I see this as ongoing, and as we know, with over 700 sites around the country, this is an issue not just in New Hampshire, but it's going to be an issue everywhere.
I agree, and I think that the proposed regulatory action that EPA has put out is the type of forcing function that requires DOD to rethink what we've been doing. So we are taking steps in preparation for understanding that reduced level is coming, and in the process of doing that, we can also address the transparency questions that you have.
Thank you. I appreciate that.